Alright guys, what I've done is I've sewn up here so far, and then I split that out. I'm going to do the same thing. I need to cut in a little bit here, so I'm a little more of an angle over here close to my hand, and then I'll split that out. You can run it the whole way down, run your saw the whole way down. It'd probably be better to do that so that you don't take a chance on it splitting out because of the grain of the wood or anything like that. But so I need to cut in here a little bit. As you know, I didn't film the whole thing because it took a little bit to, get all that cut out and everything. Okay, what I'm doing is just take a hammer. You can take whatever and take this, and if you can get it in there. Usually, maybe I ought to cut down a little bit on that. Cut down through there. So I don't. My saw was starting to angle a little bit, so I didn't want to go too far. Let's see if we can get her to split down there. Okay, there we go. Now I better come in from the back here. I didn't quite go all the way into that crack. There we go. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Show you here kind of what we got. It's just the rough cutout with a spoon. What I'll do is I'll take this down with the drill knife. Take this down, and then I'll probably I'll take the drill knife and I'll carve this down. Actually, probably come up like that, because I actually want this to be almost like a scooping. A scooping type spoon almost. So I'll probably come up a little more than I will, come up in here and down instead of coming down with the top. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I just kind of, same thing as if I'm working with metal. Sometimes it's just let it take its shape. However it turns out, it turns out. So, but I'll take that down a little more and see kind of how it's starting to look, and then I'll get back to you. So, alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, starting to get somewhere with this. Starting to take shape. It's kind of an odd looking spoon. I guess you'd almost consider it more of a ladle almost than anything, but I'm just going to keep on taking this stuff down. These little planes are awesome. It's made by Stanley. But man, these little things are great for, especially for doing stuff like this. Work awesome. I imagine, they don't weigh much. But if you're going out in the woods and going to be out there for a while or whatever, or surviving or whatever, one of these little things might be a pretty good thing to put in your pack. Something you can sharpen, use to carve stuff, you know. So, I don't know. Might be something to think about. But, I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with this, with these things. So we're coming along, getting the basic shape down. Smooth off the bottom, round her over. And I'll just keep on working it down till I get the shape that I want. Gotta watch the direction of your grain in your wood and how you're how you're running your plane, so you don't bite in and really take a big chunk out of it. Like I said, you really got to be careful of that, or you'll end up ruining whatever you're working on. That's how I'm taking the handle down and rounding it down and stuff like that. Show you how I'm carving out the inside. Either one of these tools works great. And this here, like I said, this here was made out of a railroad spike. So, you know, anybody really, I guess, could probably make one of these themselves. I'll zoom in on this and show you this, how well this works. And it was just a average, ordinary railroad spike. Let's see here. See if I can get this zoomed in for you. Hopefully you'll be able to see it there all right. Yeah, see all this? It's curved, you know, like that's for digging down in. So you just keep carving that out, what you want to come out of there, and you just keep taking it down until you get what you're after, you know. But I made this thing I guess it was last year. Works really good. That knife that I made with, hopefully get the videos out in right sequence. But the knife that I made out of that leaf spring, or that, not the leaf spring, the coil spring on that truck, off the truck, I imagine that would probably work pretty good too for making one of these. So, just got a dish down like that, you know, found it out so you can hold on to it good. I'll show you what we got going on here. Zoom out and then show you a little bit here. This is what we got so far. Hopefully you can see that dish all right in there so far. It's kind of odd shaped, you know. Leaving that on there. I'll have to take some of it off, but so, well, that's how far we are so far. So, alright, well, I'll see you in a bit then.